What's up, boys and girls? People thought I was dead. More importantly, this is what I have to say to those people.
Do I look dead to you, pussy boy?
More importantly, grab your favorite slice of pizza, because it's about time I'm going to give you comic books again. Fuck a Dion and his cowardice. This is not what that video was about. This video was about. This is about comic books. I'm bringing you back the hardcore coverage comic books. Or we could just talk about the time Spider-Man fucking fought teen pregnancy. We could just do that. Welcome to Spider-Man, the Planned Parenthood edition, where the Prodigy lures America's population of youth into a rampant teen pregnancy outbreak, thus creating more babies. Yeah, I guess. Spider-Man was weird in the 70s, just saying. And boy am I enthralled to fucking give you a glimpse of what the 70s were in comic books. Now, personally, I read it, so it was okay when I read it, but it was very, very strange recently when I reread it. And I was like, this is something I should cover on the show. This is definitely something I can cover on the show. Are we sure this story about an illegal alien trying to get teen girls pregnant was funded by Planned Parenthood, not the GOP? Are we really sure about that? I think our government had something to do with that. Just to be very honest with you. Conspiracy theories and all that, just something you should always look into. This issue is called Amazing Spider-Man vs. the Prodigy. And as you can see, look at the cover, this hardly contributes to my jet-setter image, but I have to know where this bird is going. Spider-Man, never change. Honestly, before I jump into the comic, I wanted to read you this small excerpt from the comic book itself. He wants them to be baby machines, changing diapers, going nowhere in a dead-end job, sitting home every night trying to find that time and the money to go to the movie or buzz out their favorite burger stand. That sounds oddly like today's society. Spider-Man, did you have to attack us like this? Honestly, did you honestly need to do this? Just saying, Spider-Man. Jesus Christ. Some people like to take it easy on a balmy summer evening in New York. Sip a little yoo-hoo. Yo-hoo. It says yo-hoo. Is that how we say it? Is it yo-hoo or yoo-hoo? Engage in some friendly chit-chat. But not our favorite wall crawler. From here, you can certainly catch the breeze. It's as stuffy as a tea party at the mayor's mansion up here. What the fuck? But even as Spider-Man reaches the opposing heights of the top of the Pan Am building, he faces the ultimate irresistible... What? That's all it says. What? What? Huh? That's literally what the first page is. It just says the ultimate irresistible pull of the Prodigy. What? Nothing like a little hype to give a man, a person, a fresh perspective. And with the help of my web shooters, I can get as far off the ground as I like. Or Dr. J, eat your heart out. That's a basketball player, I think. My, what have we here? Watch your step, kids. You don't want to lose your heads over this now. Well, faithful ones, you can see what we have here is a helicopter being reached over for a takeoff. Okay, so there's just a bunch of kids getting in a helicopter, as you can see. And it's very strange that this situation is happening, according to Spider-Man. Now, the thing about it is that the file that I'm reading from is very blurry in some cases. It's hard for me to catch and read some of the words, honestly, but I'm gonna try my best to keep That's fantastic. What a sense of humor. I wonder where this motley crew is off to. They hardly look like they have the bread to travel first class. That's such a Spider-Man thing. What would a bunch of teenagers be boarding one of those whirly-birds at the time of the night anyway? They should be home listening to their Henry Gross records. Who the hell is Henry Gross? And if you were wondering, the same thing, we won't torture you any longer. Let us tell you what's going on. So the teenagers are traveling, and think of it, we've got thousands of kids so brainwashed that they aren't capable of doing anything but carrying out his plan. That's that voice of his. When he gets that special vibration in his voice, it's like the kids are drawn to him and the very power of his words. And that's where our introduction to the Prodigy is in this issue of Spider-Man. Alright, next. This pale skin makes me nauseous. I wouldn't be a earthling for all the brain power of Intellectia. What, I don't know what Intellectia is. That should do it. A few more hours and I should have the youth of this country well under control. Sounds like America today. And when I'm in front of those television cameras tonight, I'll hit that beardless, mindless mob. Beardless? Beardless. Everything I've got, especially my magnetic monotone. Thank you. My mind bending has worked. They won't learn anything about anything here. They can't think straight, and my lies will lead them into stupid mistakes. Sounds like our government, honestly. Just saying a little bit. Just totally just saying. That sounds exactly like our government. How I love the way I get them to swallow all the sludge I hand out. Ew! Imagine that they really can't get pregnant before they're 15, or the first time you have sex, or if you only did it once in a while. Now, Marvelettes, check out whether you've heard any of these precocious pep being peddled. What the fuck is a Marvelette? Let's continue. They have babies right and left from ignorance, just as I planned for my giant baby snatch they needed for child labor on Intellectica, so we superior ones can put our brain power to conquering other planets. Soon, my mission is almost complete. Soon our saucers will scoop thousands of babies off to Intellectica. Huh? Babies are going to be useless to you. Like, in all honesty, babies are super useless to you until they're adult or teenagers. Alien man, Prodigy is stupid. Just say. Well, Spidey, old boy, it's time you made a decision. You're going to follow that thing through, or are you going to go home and catch the beginning of the Waltons? You better decide fast. If I can just form a ladder here, I can climb up to the base of the 20th century bird. Well, I guess, John Boy, will have to get along without me tonight. My procrastination might get me off a good case of whiplash this time, now that it's a thought. Wonder if I could sue. This is the weirdest Spider-Man thing ever. Just saying. This is the weirdest, to hear Spider-Man talk about the Waltons. Was the Waltons around in the 70s? Yeah, they were. They were. I'm an idiot. They totally were. They were totally a Looks like we're headed down. If I can wait until we're over the clump of trees. And so Spider-Man drops into this place. Remember, all these people who don't do it, don't get into heavy stuff. They just try to scare you into thinking it's easy to get pregnant. But I say, how else can you prove you're a man? How else are you going to get a man? What? Anyway, Everybody does it. So how can it harm you? All that jazz about responsibility and waiting till you're older, that's just to keep you from having a good time. Wait, jive stuff? What jive stuff is this turkey hands out? He's really out to get kids. Nothing's wrong with being in love or having babies, but there's gotta be responsibility. Imagine a baby in any life right now. It's all I can handle. Scrape up enough bread to buy my daily Twinkies. But junior high kids say they see films that tell them things they want to know. So they learn how it happens. Won't that help? Yeah, knowing about stuff you can buy at the drugstore to keep from getting pregnant or getting VD. Why bother with a lot of hassle? Pregnancy's good for you. Helps with hormones. Even clears up acne. And the best time to have babies is when you're young enough yourself to enjoy them? Enjoy them. My webbed head, I'm no Marcus Webley, but there's gotta be a way better way for kids to get the right info. Yeah, let's take it from Spider-Man, I guess. Let's totally take teen pregnancy advice from Spider-Man and an alien. That's totally what we should do. People read comics for action and stuff back in the day. But I'm not going to take advice from Spider-Man on teen pregnancy. The man with radioactive semen? No way. Fuck that. Good grief, I see it all now. This guy's plan is to keep kids from getting facts. They probably don't even know that getting pregnant at their age is risky for mothers and babies. He wants them to be baby machines, changing diapers, going nowhere, dead-end jobs, sitting home every night trying to find the time and money to go to a movie or buzz out their favorite burger stand. That's what happens today with today's youth, quite honestly. What kind of life can they have? No choice to develop? They never catch onto his crazy scheme. They'll just be his puppets. What a crafty creep. That Spider-Man art is very strange. Like, he's like ripping into the panel over here. His arms all bent out of shape. That's very strange. Why did they draw him like that? That's fucking... Don't worry. Some folks might come down on you, but you can trust me. Believe me. You'll be safe in everything you need and you want. Without a worry in the world. Your babies won't be a burden. They'll be bought up by experts. After all, they're important. In fact, in just an hour, I'm going nationwide television to tell young people about the glorious, carefree life they're welcome to share in my utopian retreats all over the country. Galloping guacamole. This is bigger than I thought. That dastardly dude's a national scheme in his works to rip off young people. I've got to do something fast. Galloping guacamole. As Spidey contemplates the Prodigy's words and their consequences on the world, not to mention the FCC, he seems to obvious to network all the guards. Blah, 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 guards. Wait, my spider sense a tingling. Whoops, I've been so involved in with kid's speech. I didn't notice. Quick, I'll shoot some webbing up to the roof. Maybe I can get past that goon by posing as a gargoyle. You're not Batman! The fuck, Spider-Man? You're not Batman! Why do you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're fooling, nutsy? Gargoyles are weird, but I've never seen one compared with you. What an outfit. Bite your tongue, Flocky. Flanky? What the hell's a flanky? You know it's impolite to comment on your guest's clothes. I'll talk to you about your manners later. He'll fucking punch you in the head and make your head explode. He just webs them up. And, right, now I've got more pressing matters to attend to. The teen pregnancy epidemic in my city. Gotta go take care of that. No close-ups, you fool. Most of all, keep the voice level up. They'll have to hear my voice. We're on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And here's Brainy. Oh, I'd better hurry. I know it's a little early, but I think it's time for a station break. How dare you interfere with my broadcast? It's high time someone put a stop to your irresponsible influence, Prodigy. Keep the cameras rolling, fellas. They'll do wonders for your ratings. That's such a Spider-Man thing. That's so totally a Spider-Man. Okay. Now let's on to the next peach. Hold it, Grimp Slimy. I have a hunch where you've got not what you seem. Whoop. Does he just try to kick Spider-Man in the balls? Or did Spider-Man just knee him and then stop him from kicking him in the balls? That's kind of what I interpreted from that. Stop him. He's one of them. Come on. For a close-up, guys. Let's show those kids who this creep really is. Now they can see what Gnome Dome you are. Luckily, my left side's to the camera. It's definitely my best profile. And he's an alien man. At least the alien man that Marvel thought aliens look like. Listen to me for a minute. Not on your life, saucer man. Your voice is a lethal weapon, and my webbing will make a dandy gag. I wonder if he uses that on MJ. That is a good question. Spider-Man has been known to choke people with his webbing from time to time, so I guess that's something he probably could have done. All in your plan to trap young people in ignorance, destroying their lives and threatening their children's existence. You can't make your kids your robots. Okay, so he just stopped making kids robots. So it's thanks to the modern miracle of communication. The cameras are still rolling and the kids everywhere can see who you really are. I'll get you for this, you insect, you meddling arachnid. All my plans down the drain. Right, you magnetic maniac. My webs will neutralize your vicious vocal cords. Never again will you mesmerize kids with your destructive propaganda. I'm just gonna kill this man. Just gonna choke the shit out of him with my webbing. He's gonna die. So ends the perilous power of the Prodigy. I looked pretty good in front of those cameras. Maybe I'll get a part in a series. And that ends Spider-Man vs. Teen Pregnancy. But we're not done yet. We are totally not done. We're going to look at some facts and where to get them. Because at the end of this comic book, they gave you facts about teen pregnancy in the 70s and some other stuff. So we're going to look at that together. What the facts are presented by Spider-Man? About pregnancy. After a girl starts menstruating, pregnancy is possible no matter what her age. Pregnancy is least likely during a menstruation period. It can happen even then. Figuring safe days usually requires medical help. Pregnancy can occur the first time you have sex, even if it's only for a few minutes. There's a simple test that tells whether you are pregnant or not. If your period is overdue, go to a doctor or a clinic. About thoughts, dreams, thoughts, and wishes about sex are natural. Menstruation won't make you insane or harm you in any way. I want a comic book where someone's period just makes them fucking go nuts. I want that. Please, well, God, someone make that. About homosexuality. The way a person looks or acts is no clue to homosexuality. Having a close friend or being attached to a person who is of the same sex doesn't mean you're homosexual or even will be. The 70s were weird. About venereal diseases. VD won't go away by itself. A doctor can cure it with a few shots. It's possible to catch VD more than once. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it probably is. VD is contagious and can be caught even if you have sex only once. Yeah, that's how it works, Spider-Man. About feelings. Having sex doesn't show that a boy is masculine or a girl is popular. Having sex doesn't necessarily mean a couple is in love. Yeah, doesn't, honestly. And a boy and girl who are in love don't need to have sex to prove it. Yeah, I guess, Spider-Man. About careers. Masculine and female work roles are changing. Doctors are both men and women, and so are nurses. Dropping out of school at an early age usually leads to dead-end jobs. Yeah, thanks, Spider-Man. Didn't need you to tell me that. Honestly, didn't need you to tell me that, Spider-Man. Didn't fucking... We've got one more. We've got questions and answers and where to get them. This one looks like it was Xeroxed, honestly. Maybe it's not easy to get straight answers without a hassle about things you've got on your mind. Things like changes during teen years, dating, what is love, baby don't hurt me no more. How VT or pregnancy happens, what masturbation or homosexuality mean. I don't think I can put this up on a YouTube channel, honestly. And when you don't know anything about such things, just asking can be hard enough. Sometimes when questions seem to be upset people, it's because they jump to conclusions and about what you know or what you're asking. But remember, though, getting a conversation going can seem hard. It's impossible unless you start. So ahead and ask your parents or teachers or your church. Asking your church? Is that what people did in the 70s? They asked their church about masturbation? I'm pretty sure they tell you it's wrong. Just say it. Or club. Maybe your youth group? Or ask, check the white pages for your nearest Planned Parenthood center. You might also try calling a hotline. They had hotlines for that back then? Many organizations have programs and counselors that can be of help. Here are some which may be in your community. Boys and Girls Clubs of America. Family planning, clinics. Girls Clubs of America. Public health clinics. Yeah, we just got sexual advice from Spider-Man. Never thought in my life I'd actually have to say that. Before I leave you today, I have some serious advice for you. Don't take sexual advice from Spider-Man. Don't take sexual advice from comic book characters, period. Because what do they know? There's sperms all over the place. There are fucking illegitimate children. Wolverine's got like 80 of them. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Comical Comments. I will try to be back with some more episodes. I'm pretty sure I know what the next episode is going to be. Why don't we jump into Batman Annual number 2 from 1989, and we focus on Batman versus the KKK. See you guys next time.